Hey guys, welcome to Everyday Fitness. My name is TJ. Here I want to help you get in shape to enjoy your life and your hobbies to the fullest. That means I want you to be able to play until you're done. I want you to do your sport, your activity, whatever it is that brings you joy. I want you to do that until you're done. I don't want you to have to stop because you're too out of shape to keep going. This week I'm going to show you guys my favorite core exercises that I only do when I'm really motivated, and we're going to talk about motivation and what that means in fitness. And of course, all this will be a part of your 100-day workout. Week 20. Welcome back, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you're doing the whole 200-day program, this is week 20. If you're just on the last 100-day workout, this is week 5. Week 1 and 2 explain how the whole system is supposed to work, how we're getting the percentages for the exercises. So I encourage you, go back and watch those videos. Of course, I'll put a link at the end of the video, how to get back to week 1 and 2. Like all the other weeks, I've got your exercises written out for you already. In a moment, I'll scroll those across the screen, get ready to screenshot those. Before we continue, I always remind you, always consult with your healthcare provider first before you start any diet, nutrition, or exercise program. This week, I want to highlight some amazing core exercises that I only do when I'm motivated. They're really hard, they really work your core, and I don't really do them as much as I should. So I'll show you a great video demonstration of how those exercises should look. And feel free, by all means, add these to the program if you want to, but these won't necessarily be a part of the program. But some of the exercises require some equipment that isn't needed for the whole program. All right, phone's ready now. Screenshot this. Monday coming across the screen. These are the workout plan for the whole week. Like I always say, it's nothing that you need a gym to do. It's easy to follow steps. And if anything, you need that pull-up bar. I always put that link in the show note below or in the description. Hop over to Amazon and get that. Some of the exercises I'm showing you guys today will require resistance bands. I love the resistance bands. I talk about them probably in every single video. If there was just one tool that I could have at home without all this equipment, it would be a very, very close call between resistance bands and a pull-up bar. The last 2 weeks, I've really detailed what it means to be intentional. Last week, I talked about having a plan, an intentional plan for your exercise. This week, I want to talk about motivation. And this maybe not what you're thinking. For some, it's a visual idea of what they want to look like. For some people, it's a test that they may have coming up. I want to be really, really ripped. I want to have fantastic abs. I want to be really strong. I want to do all my sports to the best of my ability. But sometimes I lack the motivation to do these exercises I'm about to show you now because they're hard. Workout is hard. It may be simple, but it's not easy. Pushing heavy weight is hard. Your muscles burning, although it may be addictive, it hurts. Cutting calories is hard. Running to that next mailbox or running that extra minute, going the next level on the treadmill, whatever it is, that's not easy. But change comes through change. And being outside of that comfort zone is where you're going to see those results start to happen. But what is motivation really? You've got to have motivation to do something. To even just get up off the couch, you have to have some sort of motivation. Motivation is when your desire meets your action. Do you desire to be in shape? Do you desire to have a six-pack? Do you desire to be able to go on your next vacation and play and do the things that you want to? Well, there has to be action there, otherwise it's just a dream. If you're not pushing yourself further on that run or harder in that press, you're not going to change. You're not going to improve. When you find that thing that motivates you the most, it will push you further and harder than you've ever been pushed before. So let's look at some of these core exercises that I really don't like to do. These first two require resistance bands and something to anchor your foot against the bottom. Now, like the other ones, I always loop it around this way. It's kind of cumbersome doing it by yourself, trying to get the loop over your feet or each feet. That's a little goofy. All of my abs, low core, low back, everything is completely engaged in this. My arms are having to hold me up. So everything from here up is engaged. It's a great exercise. I think the underutilized exercise is the hanging crunch. It engages your abs in a different motion than laying on the ground. If you're laying on the ground, say this is your head, and you're doing a crunch, you're bringing your head and your core towards your legs. In contrast, if you're hanging, you're bringing your legs and your core up towards your head. You're having to pull those muscles when you may be pushing them this way. Similar to doing a push-pull arm day where you're engaging your arms in complete different motions. This will utilize your abs in both push and pull, engaging your abs entirely. So definitely throw these into your ab exercises. So these I have showed you before. These we call the rotating crunch. I like to use something in the middle. It gives me an object that I know that should bring my feet around. Start off with your hands down on the mat, going around it. Then bring your arms up and lean back just a bit. Requires more balance, engages your core. Another way, start off with your hands down, keep your legs straight, and go over your object. Then to level up, this is the part I don't like. Put your arms up. Now, there we go. It's my third time doing this. I had the camera off the first few times. That's all I have for this week, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Like always, I remind you I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Of course, subscription is free. Please share this with someone, anyone that you know that may be into any of these sports, that may want to achieve the next level of fitness, anyone you know that may like working out or want to get into better shape. Send them my way, send me their way, however that works. I would love to help people get in shape to enjoy their stuff. Go back and watch week 1 and 2 of the first 200-day workout. That'll explain, hey, if I can't do a push-up, what do I do? Well, you can still do this program. Just go back and watch that. It'll explain what you should do. This side is a link to the whole series. Go back and watch it from the beginning. This side is a button that you would click to subscribe. You guys are awesome. Keep up the good work.